Hey guys, I'm gonna grab a seat here so we can have a little conversation because I want to share with you something that I have been doing for years, and I've started testing it with some of my one-on-one clients, and it's working spectacularly. So I just want to share it with you in concept so that you can start using it today to get massive momentum. And I know that's such a cliche thing, right? Everybody's like, do you want massive momentum? It honestly creates momentum without overwhelm, which is really the thing that we're wanting to do, right? Overwhelm is killing us as a society. I mean, it just really is. And I don't think that's just in the US. Those of you, we're global, guys. So hello around the world. You know what? Go ahead. Let me know. If you're not in the U.S. and overwhelm is a thing for you, let me know. Likewise, if you are in the U.S. and overwhelm is a thing for you, let me know, because I'm preparing a bunch of trainings based on overwhelm. Speaking of which, I have a free audio for you today. If you are overwhelmed, or even if you're not, but you are prone to overwhelm, go grab the audio. It's free, it's a gift from me, but it just gives you a really simple process to go through that helps avoid it. Because here's the thing that matters with overwhelm, and then I'll get off that and give you the quick thing that you can do. I like to keep things simple, because getting out of overwhelm shouldn't be overwhelming, right? So a lot of people give you all this stuff and it's crazy and it's like, oh my God, I can't. So I like to keep things simple. Sometimes that freaks people out. I lose a lot of people because they're like, Kristen, this is too simple. I disagree. I think we've been taught to complicate things unnecessarily. So if you're someone that likes things complicated, you want nothing to do with me, trust me. If you want simple because you're like, oh my God, how could this possibly be all so difficult? It doesn't have to be. That's what I'm about, is creating simple stuff for you. Speaking of which, let's talk about the thing that I have been doing in my life for years, and now I've started testing it in this really cool way with some new one-on-one clients, and it's like awesome. I am actually shocked by the results. I didn't know how it would go because of how I've sort of put it together, and it's brilliant. So I want to give you the concept here today. And you can do this every day. You can do it every week. You could do it every month. You could do it every year. I'll give you a tip. I do all of the above. Now, when you hear what it is, you're going to be like, oh, it's not that, it's not that much. It really, what it is, doesn't take very long at all. So the first thing, basically the concept is framing. So let's say you're doing this on a weekly basis, which is where I recommend you start. You're going to frame your week. You're going to frame it by starting with, what are your intentions for that week? Write it down. Make sure that you're not shattering your comfort zone, that you're just pushing it, right? So you don't want to bite off more than you can chew, all right? So at first, set yourself up for success. Make it fewer intentions than you think, you know what I mean? Because it's like, a lot of times people are like, yeah, here are all my intentions for the week, and it's crazy and it's too much. And this is, when I do this with my one-on-one clients, they send me this stuff, and then I'm able to give them feedback and help them structure it. But it's okay, you can do this on your own as well. So what are your intentions for the week? Set yourself up for success. Like I said, at first, especially so that you can feel your way through this, set a lower amount of intentions than you might be having an instinct to. And again, it should feel like it's pushing your comfort zone. I have not seen anybody have success and results without pushing their comfort zone. So that is gonna matter, but it shouldn't shatter your comfort zone. Okay, so that's the first step. So right now, if you're watching this, leave me a comment, let me know, hey, does that step make sense to you? Setting your intentions for the week, sort of what your outcomes are for the week. Typically, I recommend that it is 5 or less. I would even say when you start that it's 3. And make sure that it's not these huge things that couldn't possibly be done in a week, or where chances are, you got to factor in your whole life, how much time you have to spend and all that stuff. Okay, next thing is at the end of the week, or at the end of the day, or at the end of the month, or at the end of the year, depending on what you're doing, but I'm recommending you do this on a weekly basis. At first, you're going to frame the week with what went great, what celebration. Okay, so this is not a time to sit there and dwell on all the things that didn't go right and didn't go how you wanted them to, okay? This is the time to go, hey, what went right? What went right this week? What do I feel great about? What am I excited about? What did I do great? Because here's the thing, when you do that, you get energized, right? You get excited. This is not the time for, oh, I wish this thing had gone better, and oh, I didn't do that thing. I'm not interested in that. I mean, the people that work with me and do this, I'm like, I'm not interested in that. And I'll tell you, it pisses some people off because they're like, well, Kristen, how am I going to know what to improve? This isn't about improving. This is about keeping yourself motivated and excited to keep moving forward and discovering the things that went well, that you did great, so that you can do more of that, because that's where your momentum is. Trust me. Now, if you are someone that's like, hey, Kristen, you're full of it, that doesn't work because you need to look at what, okay, you know what, totally cool that you have that belief. This is just my belief. This is just what's worked for me. What I will say to you is, if your life is exactly, or is definitely, you know, hugely going how you want it to, awesome, stick with that. What I will say is, if you are watching this video right now and you're still with me, my guess is, and I could be wrong, that there's something that isn't going how you want it to. So if that's how you've been living your life up until now, sorry I'm being blunt, but it's not working for you so far. The looking back and sort of, you know, what went wrong and, oh man, I didn't do that, and beating yourself up, that just gets you stuck. So if you do have the belief that that stuff works for you, but you're willing to try something different, you know, if you're not, then I'm not for you. But if you're willing to try something different, what I recommend is you just decide, hey, I'm going to do this on a weekly basis. I'm going to do it for 4 weeks. That's it. After 4 weeks, if I don't feel a difference, if I don't feel like I have more momentum, if I don't feel more motivated, if I don't feel more positive, if I'm not enjoying my life more, which is really what it's all about, well, then I'll stop it. I'll be like, this Kristen, she's crazy and it doesn't work for me. And then you can go on your way. All right. So that's it, guys. It's all about framing. So I suggest you start on a weekly basis with this. That's what's worked really well with the people that I've tested it on. And, start with like 3 things or less for intention at first. Make sure you're pushing your comfort zone, not shattering it. Then you're going to celebrate at the end of the week everything that went right. And then it's like, how do I get to do more of that next week? Trust me, try this. You're going to be shocked at the results that you get. Leave me comments. Come back here, leave comments. If you're like, oh my God, there are people that need this. You know, I'm trying to get this stuff out because it is so simple to as many people as possible. Literally, I want to reach 1 million people with this stuff. So anything you can do, if you like what I'm doing here, awesome. Like, share it with people, spread the word. If you don't like what I'm doing, I wish you well. You can move on and find someone that you do like what they're doing. But if you like what I'm doing, please help me share the message. That's my only request from you. You know, I'm putting together these free videos and trainings and all of that stuff for you. Because I want to show you, you know, I can tell you I can help you, or I can show you I can help you. So I want to actually show you I can help you. And yes, absolutely, it is my hope that then we're able to develop a long and beneficial relationship for both of us, you know, where then you're going to trust me, you're going to like me, and hey, maybe you're going to use one of my programs along the way. Maybe you're going to come into a paid training one of these days. Maybe you're going to become a one-on-one coaching client or a VIP member one of these days. You know, so yes, that's there. You know, I'm not, but I'm wanting to show you that I can help you, as opposed to tell you I can help you. And I won't be for everyone, but if I'm for you, all I ask is that you help me spread the word so that more people are exposed to this stuff, because success, happiness, it doesn't have to be all these complicated millions of steps. It's finding the things that work for you and doing them over and over again, and then actually making sure that you enjoy yourself along the way, which is part of what the celebration is. Okay, so this was a little bit longer video than I normally do. But I really wanted to give you everything and really explain the whole framing process that I'm using, because it's working so well for me. And like I said, surprise to me, it's working really well for, I've done a very specific different structure thing for a handful of one-on-one clients, and it's working really well for them. And it doesn't even require like us getting on the phone. It's really cool. So I've just been excited about that. So I wanted to share it with you. Anyway, go get that. If overwhelm is a thing that happens for you, or if you're in it right now, go go get that free audio from me. I put it below in a comment. That's if you're on Facebook. If you're on Instagram, I put it below in the description. Linked it, and all of these places change their things. But look for the link. You'll see it. You'll be able to get it. It's all about overwhelm. It keeps it simple. That's what I'm all about. And I think you guys are absolutely awesome. I love being here with you. Feel free to leave comments. Let me know other things that you would like for me to shoot videos on, because I am very, very, very happy to accommodate. And, again, that goes along with, I don't want to tell you I can help you, I want to show you, and part of that is helping you with what you actually want help with. So let me know. That's it. I think you're awesome, and until the next time, keep going big. Bye, guys.